In progress. Okay, happy Monday. Oh, it's going to feel so good to move because it's been, I still do movement, but it's going to feel nice to move together. Okay, so let's make our way onto our backs. You need nothing today except for your body and your mat, maybe some water, maybe your yoga blocks if you have them. Otherwise, just your body. And we will start on our backs. And I didn't turn my little salt lamp on. Here we are. We're all set. Okay, making your way onto your mat. Let's take up as much space as we want and need this morning. So take those heels nice and wide. Take the arms by your side or wherever feels good. If overhead feels better for you, if hand to heart and belly feels better for you, you can choose whatever feels good for you to just find some stillness and connect to your breath. Connect to your body and think of while you are here, not changing anything. So just bring the awareness and the attention to the self, to the physical self. Maybe it's the head space for you today that you need to work on. Maybe it's just slowing down. Maybe it's letting go. Any of the above or whatever it is for you, just connecting to that. Trying to find stillness. Often we can get distracted with little things, an itch, or maybe there's just a uncomfortable thing. Try to be still in those moments. Then maybe just taking that self physical scan, starting at the toes and working all the way up to the crown of the head, taking that scan of tightness, tension, energy, whatever it is. And if there's anything that draws you to those places, see if you can bring more breath, energy, care, and focus while you move this morning. Let's take one more breath in together here. Draw that energy up and in through the nose and then hold it at the top. When you are ready, part the lips and a big sigh out of the mouth. Good. From here, we're going to take that right ankle, cross it over the left. Take an inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Grab a hold of the right wrist and pull that over to the left. So you're getting that nice, beautiful side stretch in through the side of the body. Breathing here for 3. For 2. And for 1. Releasing that. Bring your arms towards cactus shape. Take your right leg now, plant it over onto the right side of the mat. Take your left ankle, cross it over the right. Inhale those arms back up overhead, grabbing a hold of the left wrist this time. Pulling that over towards the right side of your space. Breathing into that right side body. Oh, that feels so good. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Bring your arms back to cactus. I'm across the left ankle. Place it in the center of your mat. Draw the right ankle to touch. Inhale those arms back up. Now straight overhead. Big long body stretch here. Lengthening through that body. One more breath. Inhale. And then slowly bending those knees into the chest. Take those hands underneath of the knees, giving that nice little squeeze. Rocking along that spine 2, 3, 4 times, whatever feels good for you. Making your way up to seated when you are ready. Okay. Once you've made your way to seated, taking a little check in here, how the hips, low back are feeling. Take a big breath in, draw that energy up, reach the arms up overhead. Palms touch at the top, exhale those hands down towards heart center, and then take a pause here. Okay, close your eyes, maybe just bow the forehead down slightly, chin towards chest. Take a moment, set an intention for yourself, for your week, for your day, for the next 30 minutes. Drawing all that beautiful energy in, we'll take another inhale, scoop the arms all the way up overhead, big breath in. Exhale, turn and twist to your right. Left hand hooks towards the right knee. Right hand comes in behind. Take your gaze over to the right. Sitting nice and tall here on the breath in. Exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. One more breath in for the side. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Inhale those arms all the way back up overhead. We turn and twist to the left on the exhale, right hand towards left knee, left hand in behind, twisting to your left. Sitting tall on the breath in, lengthening through the crown. Exhale, release. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Good, we'll take those arms back up overhead, breath in. Exhale, drop the left hand down beside your right arm reaches. Now I want you to hold that position here. We're not flowing. We're gonna press into that right sitting bone, making sure you're getting that beautiful stretch along that right side body. Breathing here, maybe rotating that chest slightly upwards. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that neutral position feels good for you. Taking one more big breath in here. Really reach those right fingers, press into that right sitting bone. Good, in breath, come all the way back up. Other side, right hand comes down, left hand reaches up and over. Really reach, so just don't have your left hand hanging out. Really intentionally reach that left arm, press that left sitting bone down. Really think of lengthening and opening up that left side body this time. Take one more breath and release. Coming back in through center, we'll take one more big breath in. Reach those arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold over those legs. Now I want you to think of tenting the fingertips, so just the fingertips are down. Then I want you to think of really creating space through the back body by pressing and tucking that tailbone under and really rounding through that spine. Breathe here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice job. Oh, that feels so good. Let's make our way into tabletop position, whatever that looks like for you. Transition there. Once you are there, spread those fingers nice and wide, toes tucked, untucked, you choose. And then we'll start with our cat and cows here. Taking that big breath in, lifting the gaze, lifting that tail, coming into that nice arch through the spine. As you exhale, tuck that tail, round through the spine, really puff up those shoulders, press into those hands as much as you can, chin drops towards chest. Doing that a couple more times on your own here. Big breath in. Close your eyes as you shift and move, just making that connection to the physical body here. We'll do one more time. You can, maybe you're ahead, maybe you're getting in a few more than me, that's totally fine. Maybe you're behind, no problem. You will catch up eventually, no worries. Okay, once you've completed your 3, make your way back into your neutral tabletop. Okay, make sure those fingers are nice and spread. I want you to think of how you can change the position of your core. So we don't want that arch in the low back. So try to draw that up slightly. Maybe it's a slight tuck of the tail, maybe. From here, we're gonna reach that right arm forward. Try not to lose that position through the spine. Kick the left heel back, coming into your bird dog position. Okay, so again, don't arch through that spine, draw that energy up. Maybe the leg doesn't reach so high. Think of your core, what's happening here. Keep your gaze down to your mat. Take another breath in, reach and press that heel. Exhale, draw elbow in towards knee, and then round through your spine. Exhale. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, round and draw elbow towards knee. One more time for this side. Breath in, reach, press through that heel. Exhale, draw the energy up and then round, hold. Really drive that elbow in towards knee for 3. Press into that left hand on your mat a little harder for 2. And then one more big breath in, lengthen and reach, press through that heel, reach that right arm, and then slowly lower that down towards your mat, other side. On your breath in, left arm reaches forward, right heel kicks back. Again, draw that energy up and in. Think of bringing that energy into the core. Take a big breath in. Exhale, round, drawing elbow towards knee. Good. In breath, kick and reach. Exhale, draw it in and round. Going at your own breath, one more time, big breath in, kick and reach. Exhale to pull it in and hold here, elbow towards knee, breathe for 3. Press into that right hand a little bit harder, drive that knee up and in for 2. And for 1, inhale, reach and kick one more time. Exhale, lower the left hand down, right knee down. Spread those fingers wide, maybe taking those hands slightly further forward. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Oh, that's my favorite. Okay, first down dog. Give yourself a moment. Pedal it out through the backs of the legs here. Getting in through the calf, the ankle. Take your time as you pedal. Maybe it's shoulders for you. Getting those hips nice and high. Nice job. Okay, from here, we'll take a shift forward into our plank. Big breath in. Option to tap those knees down if you need to. Breath in, right back up and back to your down dog. Good. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale back, down dog. You are shifting and moving here with the breath. Inhale forward to your plank. Every time trying to see if you can get those shoulders maybe a little bit further forward, higher on the tippy toes. And then when you take yourself back to your down dog, see if you can get those hips a little bit higher. Good, one more time. Inhale, shift it forward to plank. Exhale back, down dog. In your down dog, you're gonna take your feet about shoulder distance apart in that down dog. Okay, shift yourself forward to plank. Walk your hands back into a squat position. Okay, so you're coming into your Malasana pose. Walk your hands all the way back to the back of your mat. Once you are there, you're in your deep squat. Take the elbows to the inside of those knees, hands towards heart center. To prayer, think of lengthening here. So we don't want this little rounded ball shape. We want to think of pulling that chest and heart through. We breathe, we open up the hips. You can close your eyes here if you want. Take one more big breath in. Good. Left hand comes down towards the mat, right arm reaches up. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the right hand down towards your mat. Left hand reaches up and in. We're only doing 2 each side here. I know this position is hard for some of us. Good. Working with the breath. Right arm reaches up. Last time. So good. Keep opening those knees as much as you can. Left arm last time. Big breath in. Nice job. Take the hands down. Walk yourself right back out to your plank position. Oh, that feels good. Take those feet back towards each other, hip distance apart. Take a nice big breath in right here. Option to lower those knees. Chaturanga, hug the elbows in. In breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. Okay, once you are in your down dog, we're gonna come high on both toes. Bend the knees, look to the hands. Take a nice big step, hop or jump to the front of your space. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold and release. Do that 2 more times. Oh my goodness, backs of the legs need this. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, forward, fold and release. 1 more time, in breath. Exhale, fold and release. Circle those arms all the way up, coming into your standing position, all the way to the top. Exhale, hands down towards heart center, and take a pause here. Okay, so we just did lots of mat work. First time standing, you can keep your hands at heart center, or you can take them down by your side. We're just gonna take a pause here. I want you to think of what is happening through those legs. Press your toes down. Think of tucking that tail slightly so that the core is engaged. Breathing here. 1 more big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Circle those arms all the way to the top. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, plant those hands down, step it back to your plank. Give a pause in that plank. So we did that down dog plank action before. So I want you to think of maybe coming a little bit higher on those tippy toes, shoulders slightly further forward. Take another big breath in. Option to lower those knees, chaturanga. In breath, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. Good. We'll sweep the right leg nice and high here, 3-legged down dog. Pointing through that toe, lengthening there. Take 1 more big breath. Sweep that leg forward and through. Plant the left heel down to prepare for your warrior 1. Inhale those arms to come up once you are set. Okay, remember in your warrior 1, feet are on separate tracks, right? So the right foot is out from the right hip, left is back out of the right. Okay, your arms are up, amazing. If they're at heart center, amazing. You get to choose where you want to be for this warrior 1 position for right now. Taking 1 more big breath in here wherever you are. Make sure you have a slight tuck of that tail so that the core is drawing in. All right, we'll all take those arms up overhead, and as you exhale, pull the elbows down and back, cactus. Good, staying in that warrior 1, inhale to reach those arms up. Exhale down to cactus. 1 more time, big breath in. Reach it up, exhale down to cactus. Nice job, bringing those hands back to heart center. If that's where you were at before, we're all coming there. You take that left foot, pop it in slightly like a foot forward. Straighten through your front right leg. I'm gonna turn myself to the side so you guys can see we're preparing for pyramid pose. Folding forward, flat back. Okay, your feet are on separate tracks. Inhale to come into a flat back, slightly lift yourself up, drawing that core. Exhale, fold. Now, if you have yoga blocks and you prefer to use those, you can come inhale up towards your flat back, exhale, forward fold, or hands at heart center is totally fine. In breath, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time, breath in. Fold and hold. Now, maybe taking the hands towards the hips, hands to blocks. Maybe you can completely forward fold over and drop the fingertips towards that mat. You should feel a nice deep stretch through the back of that right leg. Press the toes into the mat. Breathe for 3. For 2. Brace through your core. Inhale those arms to come all the way back up, standing. Good job. Step the left foot in to meet the right, sink into chair pose. Okay. So good. We'll take one breath in. Sit a little bit lower, exhale. Take another big breath in. Sit a little bit lower on your exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold and release. Nice job. Inhale those hands to shins, flat back. Lengthen, exhale, plant the hands down. Send it back to your plank and pause. Spreading those fingers nice and wide. Remember, you want to be high on those tippy toes, or maybe you were on your knees. Take one more breath. Let's go down into our chaturanga. Exhale. In breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale it back, down dog. Nice job. Let's sweep that left leg up nice and high, pointing through that toe. Lengthen here. Point through that toe. Breathe into that back right leg, pressing that right heel down, lifting left. One more breath. Sweep that leg forward and through. Plant the left foot down. Pivot the back right foot now to prepare for warrior 1. Left side. Ooh, okay, we got some heat going on here. Remember, those feet are on separate tracks. Arms can be up overhead. Hands towards heart center, you choose. We hang out here for just a couple of breaths. Think of what's happening through the pelvis, through the low core. Think of shifting that left knee over the left toes. Good. We'll all inhale the arms up if they are not already. And then exhale, elbows down and back, cactus. Good. 2 more. Breath in. Exhale, cactus. Last one. Inhale. Working with your breath. Exhale down. Nice job. Take those hands to heart center. Straighten through that front left leg. Pop the right foot back in. Sorry. Do your right foot first. Pop it in. Then lengthen through that front leg. Breath in. Stand tall. Exhale. Shift those hips back, forward fold. Okay, so we're working on that position of the low back. As you inhale, think of lengthening through the spine, drawing in that core. Exhale to fold. Hands at heart center or hands to hips. You choose what feels better for you. In breath to come up. Exhale, fold. We got 2 more here. Option to use your blocks as well. Inhale up, exhale, fold with your breath. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, fold and release. Seeing if you can take the fingertips down. Ooh, that is a serious stretch for that left hamstring. Blocks are a great place for this as well. Breathing for 3. For 2. Strengthen through that core. Inhale those arms to come all the way back up to standing. Step the right foot in to meet the left back into your chair. Okay. Hang out in that chair. Take another big breath. Exhale, sit low. Squeezing those knees in towards another in breath. Exhale, sit low. One more big breath in. Exhale, fold and release over those legs. Nice job. Inhale to your flat back, hands to shins. Lengthen. Exhale, plant those hands down, step it back, plank pose, pause in your plank. Okay, draw that energy up and in, push through those hands, option to be on those knees. Breath in, lower down, chaturanga. In breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna sweep the right leg up nice and high. Open that hip by bending in that dropping, bend your knee. Drop the heel down towards the left glute, your right heel towards the left glute. Think of drawing that knee up a little bit higher if you can. Take a big breath. Good. Now lengthen that leg back out, suit it forward and through. Stepping right foot in between the hands. Pivot the back left foot now to come up for warrior 2. Woo! Okay. Sink deep into that right knee. Remember, we don't want those shoulders ahead of the hips. We want them rooted right over top. Sink deep into that right leg. Right heel aligns with your back left arch. Keep your gaze forward over those right fingers. Sink a little bit deeper into that right knee if you can. Good. Staying here for one more big breath. In and out. Remember the shift of that pelvis. We'll take an in breath, sweep the arms up, lengthen through the front right leg, exhale right back into that warrior two position. Good. In breath. Lengthen and reach. Exhale, sink into that warrior two. Two more. Breath in, up. Exhale, warrior two. Relax the shoulders. Sink deep into that knee. Last one. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Good. From here, keep your warrior two arms for a moment. Lengthen through the front right leg. Pivot that right foot so that it matches the left. Take your hands to your hips. Take a big breath in, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Only to halfway. Okay, so you're in your straddle position. We're gonna get a nice open stretch through the hamstrings here. In breath to come up. Exhale, press the hips back. Good. Again, in breath, halfway lift. Maybe your forward folds are getting deeper here. Maybe not. In breath, halfway lift. Exhale, release. We have one more time here. Breath in, halfway lift. Take your time. Exhale, release those hands to your mat to come into your full forward fold position. Okay, just taking a pause here. Oh, that feels good through the backs of the legs. And then now we listen up. We're gonna walk those hands over to the right side of your space. Coming into a nice deep knee bend into that right knee. You're gonna pivot to come onto the left heel. So you're high on the right toe and then onto the left heel. Now maybe those hands, you can figure out your body position where it needs to be for you. Maybe the hands stay to the floor. Maybe you can come up to heart center, balancing on that right. Ah, yes. Okay, hands down if that doesn't feel good for you, or hands up. Right here for three. We got some good balance here for two. Nice job. Take the hands back to the floor wherever you are. Pivot and walk your way up to the front of your space. Pivot on the back right foot. Leave your right hand on the mat. Sweep your left hand up. You are in twisted high lunge here. So sorry, twisted low lunge. This is not a high lunge, this is low. Left arm is up. Okay, take a big breath in here. See if you can reach that left hand up a little bit more. Now, option, you can come into side plank, both legs extended, or lower the right knee down, bring that right foot in behind you, left leg sweeps up to side plank. So you are either stacked, staggered, or bottom right knee is down, left leg is lifting. Okay, wherever you are, sweep your left hand up overhead. Top left leg elevates. If you're on your knee, if it's already elevated, exhale, elbow towards knee. Okay, in breath, kick and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Option to be on the outside edge of that right foot, okay? If you feel good there, take it to that position. Otherwise, right knee down. In breath, kick and reach. Exhale, draw it in. Last one. In breath, kick and reach. Exhale to draw in. Nice. In breath, kick and reach. Come into your plank position, center plank. Take a nice big breath in on that plank. Exhale, chaturanga. In breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. Woo! Okay, right leg. Nope, left leg. Sweeps up. Drop that right heel, left heel. Oh my goodness. Left leg is lifted. Left knee is high, left heel drops behind you, opening that hip. Think of really getting that knee as high as you can. Take one more breath. Lengthen through that leg, sweep it forward and through. Rotate back right foot. Warrior two. Oh, I just did a rhyme there for you guys. Shoulders over hips, please. We don't want to be reaching forward. Stack there, that sink into that left knee a little bit more. Check your alignment that your left heel is aligned with the right back arch. Okay, warrior two, taking those gaze over the right finger, left fingers Uh-oh, rights and lefts are hard today. Okay, make sure you have a slight tuck of that tail, drawing that energy through the core. Maybe sink a bit deeper into that left knee if you can. Challenge yourself there. Taking one more breath in stillness. Good, inhale. Reach the arms up, lengthen through the left leg. Exhale back to your warrior two. Good, keep that going with the breath, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Two more times. Breath in. Every time you return to your warrior two, see if you can sink deeper into that left knee. Breath in, last one. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Where are we going? Warrior two arms. Lengthen through the left leg. Pivot the left toes to face forward like the right. Take those hands towards your hips. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Okay. Take those hands down towards your, no, don't take them to your mat yet, you guys. Don't listen, okay. In breath, flat back. Exhale, fold. Keeping those hands towards those hips, keep the energy drawing in through that core. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Working with your breath, you have two more. In breath. Exhale. Your last flat back here, in breath, lengthen. Exhale, fold, taking those hands down to your mat. Just enjoying that stretch through the backs of the legs here. Good. Walk those hands over to the left side this time. Okay, you have to make some adjustments here. Coming high onto the left toes, pivot onto the right heel. Toes flex up towards the ceiling. Maybe those hands stay onto the mat. Maybe they come towards heart center. Doesn't matter if they're on the mat. Whatever feels better for you. You challenge yourself to where feels good for you. Take one more big breath in. Good. Take those hands down to the mat. You're going to, where are we going? Back to the back space of your mat. Pivot around. Left hand stays on the mat this time. Right arm sweeps up and open. You're in your twisted high plank. Woo! Okay, we breathe here. Good. What I can think of is where you guys are on your mat. I know I have to face the camera. You guys might be at the back of your mat. Come to your side plank. Maybe that means the knee is down at the back. Maybe it's not. Choosing what option is best for you. We had lots of movement, lots of twists going on here. Left knee can be down. We draw that right arm up overhead. Okay, here we go. Breath in, kick to the heel, lengthen through the fingers. Exhale, elbow to knee. So knee is down, or you are on the outside edge of your left foot. Okay. We got two left. Breath in, kick and reach. Exhale, draw it in. One more, big breath in. Exhale, elbow towards knee. Inhale, kick and reach. Rotate, pivot into your high plank. Take a breath right there. Woo! Come high on those toes. Option to lower those knees, chaturanga. Elbows hug to the ribs. In breath, upward dog, baby cobra. Take it back to a wide child's pose. Oh, that feels good. So the knees are nice and wide. Hips come back towards heels. Walk your hands over to the right. Left hand can come on top of the right, and then press into that right hip towards heel as much as you can. Breathing into that left side for 3, for 2, and for 1. Walk those hands, passing back through center over to the left side. Right hand can come on top of the left. Press back into your right hip towards heel. Breathe there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming back in through center. Shift yourself forward into your tabletop. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. We're going to do one final flow together. Now in this flow, you can take it as slow as you need. You can pause wherever you need. Take it as your final flow of the morning. Come high on those toes, bend the knees, look to the hands, take a nice big step forward to the front of your space. In breath, your hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, fold and release. In breath, all the way up to standing, but we're not staying there unless you really need to. Exhale, forward fold right away. If you want to stay standing for a little bit longer, you can, creating your own flow, your own series of what feels good for you. You can pause in your plank. You can stay in your up dog maybe a little bit longer. Whenever you are finished your final flow, we will meet in child's pose one more time. Or if you feel like going into your down dog one last time, you can take it there. We're all gonna meet in down dog or child's pose, whichever one you are choosing. Taking a couple of nice big inhales and exhales here. Nice work. All right, wherever you are, make your way to your tabletop. We're gonna swing those legs around to the front of your space. Woo! Okay, we'll take those legs, or scoot yourself forward. Take those legs so you can plant those feet down on your mat. Scoot your bum forward. All right, take those arms so that they are parallel to the floor, palms facing inwards. Now we're sitting nice and tall, or as tall as we can in this shape. And then I want you to think of tucking that tailbone, rounding yourself down. As you make your way down, you're gonna notice that you don't feel as close. Your hips and sit bones don't feel as close to your feet. That's okay. We are going to adjust that. Roll yourself down as slowly as you can. Once you are there, slide your heels in nice and close to the sitting bones, close to the glutes. Take your hands beside you, palms to face down. Tuck your tailbone, press the low back, and slowly lift vertebrae by vertebrae up into your bridge pose. So feet are roughly hip distance apart here. We're gonna hold and shift the arms. So we're gonna inhale those arms to come up overhead. And then exhale, return the arms, palms facing down. Good, 2 more times there. Really think of activating through those glutes, drive the toes into the floor, inhale, arms up, exhale to return down. Squeezing through the glutes, tucking that tail, 1 more breath in, arms to come up. Exhale to return those palms to face down. Leave the hips high here, interlace the fingers underneath of those hips, and then maybe wiggle in those shoulders. Oh, so good. We breathe here. Opening the chest, opening the shoulders, activating through those glutes, pressing through those toes for 3, for 2, and release the interlace. Lower slowly back down towards the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. So good. Hug those knees in towards the chest, wrapping the hands towards those shins, giving yourself a little rock from side to side maybe. Then we'll take those hands to the outside edges of those feet, or peace fingers to big toes, coming into your happy baby. Drawing those knees in, oh my goodness, in towards the side of the body. A static hold in your happy baby, or if a little rock from side to side feels good for you, take it there. Amazing. Slowly releasing those feet, making your way back into your Shavasana, extending both legs out. If there's any other poses that your body needs or would like to do, take it there. Otherwise, making your way back to whatever that shape looked like for you. Maybe it's a different one than what you started. Maybe the body feels a little bit more open. Maybe there was some release. Maybe it's a shift in the energy today. And just noticing, bringing that awareness and attention back to the body. Maybe back to the breath, maybe back to the headspace. Just being aware, noticing any changes or shifts that happened for you. Trying to come back to just natural breath. So we're not forcing anything here, just enjoying stillness, enjoying the connection. You can stay in your Shavasana as long as you need to, or as long as you would like today. If you're ready to continue on, just bringing a little bit of movement into the fingers and into the toes. Maybe it's some wrist circles or ankle circles for you. And then from there, when you are ready, draw those ankles to touch in the center of your space. Inhale those arms to reach up overhead. Big breath in. And then choosing a side to roll over onto, coming into your fetal position, leaving your bottom arm as a little cushion for you, keeping the eyes closed here. Maybe coming back to your intention that you set at the beginning of class. Taking in all of that good energy, drawing yourself back up to seated, using that top arm to press yourself up to seated. Okay, we're right here, crossing those legs. From here, we'll take one last community breath in together, reaching those arms all the way up overhead. Palms touch at the top. Exhale those hands down towards heart center. Namaste, everybody. Oh, so good. Yes, such a good class. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you. I think she heard a noise upstairs and that scared her a little bit. We have the windows open with all the fresh air. Amazing job, everybody. How are we feeling? Everybody's feeling good? Yes, some thumbs up. I love it. I don't know if anybody else popped in. I don't think they did. I think we're good. Awesome. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful Monday. And Thursday is next one. I can't remember what it is, but we'll have fun. We'll get her done. Bye, everybody. Happy Monday.